Hey, it's Andrew Morgan with the Workshop PDX, and I am here to give you an update on what's going on with the workshop. We have had a few donations, and I want to say thank you so much for those who have donated, and thank you so much for everyone who has shared the Workshop PDX's link to our GoFundMe. So I want to do a little bit of breaking down the numbers and letting everyone know where the money goes toward. The Workshop PDX set a goal for the year of 2026 to raise $42,000 for operational costs. And part of that is taking the time over the course of the next year to really go through the exploratory phase of starting a community project. We have good intentions. The community has responded really well. And what we need to do is find a way to fund this. So there are grants, there are community partnerships, there are different programming that we can do here to make the place more sustainable. But it's going to take some time to develop those relationships, to develop a relationship to the community with our programming so that it is more financially viable. So over the course of the next year, the $42,000 will go toward paying the salary of an individual to be in place, which at this point is me. I am the facilitator of the Workshop PDX. However, there are other individuals who show up here every day. They put in their time, their efforts, and attention to the workshop. So there's an individual who's going to help out with marketing, and we want to make sure that we contract them out and we pay them their service, especially considering that we're putting people from this community, people of color, to work. There are individuals who want to man the place. They come in and they will, if I have to go somewhere, they'll come in and man the place for free, but we want to put them in a position to be able to pay them properly. So I would have to say, there's a large portion of everything that goes directly toward contracting out work and also paying the facilitators of the space to be in the space so that it's not costing anyone any money. The other portion, which is the most important portion, is $12,000 goes toward the rent, securing that we have this space for the year. So our main goal is to make sure that we get all the rent paid ahead of time and that we never have to worry of will we be in place. Creating consistency for the community is our goal. And so one of the things we want to do by the end of the year, if nothing else, is be able to raise at least 12,000 of the 42,000 so that we know we have that level of stability throughout the year in order to, once again, solidify ourselves within this community. The remainder of that money goes toward art supplies. There are a lot of people who bring their art supplies in. People share their art supplies. They leave magazines, books, other things for people to glean from. But what we want to do is make sure that if a person comes in and they can't afford a canvas, that we can give them a canvas. If they can't afford brushes, we have brushes and art supplies available to them. We want to make sure that we have consistent Wi-Fi running so that individuals can work from home if they want to come down here and work and vibe in an area that's going to be, they can be free to be creative in. So, there are minimal expenses to being in this space, and we want to make sure we cover all of them, and we want to make sure that we learn and we grow, but we have space to learn and grow. So that's a breakdown on how the funds are being used in case you didn't get a chance to read it. And I just want to once again just say thank you so much for supporting this work that we do. We want to be here for this community. The Workshop PDX is an extension of the work that started with Black Santa PDX. And I don't know if you can tell, there's some Christmas decorations in the background. I'll move some things around, but we're kind of set up for Christmas right now. And we have a few Black Santa PDX events coming up over the next few weeks that we'll have in this space. We'll also travel out. So this is a collective of work that just says we care about the community. We still care about representation, regardless of threats of taking it out of program and everything. We still want to be a programmer. There are a place that still you can use for your programs that are highlighting individuals in the disability community, that are highlighting and helping people of color, people in the LGBTQIA community. We want to be a safe space, and that's what this space is. So once again, thank you so much for helping the Workshop PDX with everything, and continue to spread the word. And thank you for listening to this update. I know it was a little bit long, but I really wanted to just make sure that everyone understands and knows that we're appreciative of your donations. And thank you for continuously giving and sharing.